You ever hear someone say, "I just want to explore myself," right before they throw away everything good in their life? That's exactly what my wife did. She thought the grass was greener on the other side, but she forgot. Sometimes it's just fake turf. It all started one Sunday morning over breakfast. We'd been married for 8 years, and honestly, I thought we were solid. We had a nice home, 2 cars, and we laughed a lot, or at least, we used to. Then, out of nowhere, she said the words that flipped my entire world upside down. "I've been thinking," she started, stirring her coffee nervously. "I think we should try an open relationship." I blinked, thinking she was joking, but she wasn't. She said she wanted freedom, that she didn't want to feel tied down. I asked, "Am I not enough for you?" She smiled weakly and said, "It's not about that. I just want to see what's out there." Those words cut deep. After all we'd built together, she wanted to see what's out there. I didn't yell or argue. I just nodded and said, "If that's what you want, go ahead. But remember, once you open that door, you can't close it again." She rolled her eyes like I was overreacting. Within a week, she was going out with friends more often, dressing up, getting her nails done, all things she hadn't cared about in years. I stayed quiet. I didn't stalk her or beg her to stay. I just started focusing on myself. And that's when fate stepped in. At the gym one evening, I met someone. Kind, funny, confident. Her name was Clara. We talked, laughed, and after a few days, I realized something strange. For the first time in years, I felt seen. I didn't hide it. I told my wife. Her reaction? Pure shock. "Wait, you're seeing someone?" she asked, her voice trembling. I said calmly, "You wanted an open relationship. I'm just following your rules." That night, she slammed doors, cried, and accused me of moving on too fast. I almost laughed at the irony. She had started this, and now she couldn't handle her own idea. Weeks passed. I started spending more time with Clara. She wasn't just beautiful. She was mature, grounded, and actually listened. We went hiking, cooked together, and shared long talks about life. For once, I was genuinely happy. Meanwhile, my wife's freedom wasn't going as planned. The guys she met treated her like a temporary thrill, not a person. She'd come home late, exhausted, sometimes angry. I stayed polite but distant. Then one evening, she showed up in the kitchen, tears streaming down her face. "This isn't what I wanted," she whispered. "I thought it would make me feel alive again, but it just made me feel empty." I looked at her quietly. "You traded something real for something temporary," I said. "That's the price of curiosity." She begged me to end things with Clara, said we could start fresh. But I couldn't. Not after what she put me through. Not after she made me feel like I wasn't enough. A month later, Clara invited me to a small party, a fundraiser her company hosted. I didn't know until I got there that my wife was also attending, through her workplace. When we walked in together, hand in hand, I felt her eyes lock on me from across the room. She froze. The same woman who once said she needed freedom. Her face went pale when she saw Clara greet her politely. The entire room could feel the tension. My wife gave a shaky smile, pretending everything was fine, but her eyes told a different story. Regret, guilt, and disbelief. Later that night, she texted me, "You really replaced me that easily?" I replied, "No, you replaced yourself." That was the last message I ever sent her. 6 months later, the divorce was final. She moved out of town, while I built something new with Clara, something real. I didn't rub it in or gloat. I just lived my life with peace, and that itself was the best revenge. Sometimes people want to play games because they think you'll never walk away. They think you'll wait forever while they find themselves. But the truth is, the moment you realize your worth, their power over you disappears. She wanted an open relationship. I gave her one, and in the end, she learned what being alone really means. If you liked the video, please subscribe and turn on notifications.